Kamusta mga Pinoy Ako nga pala si Steb at maligay pagbabalik sa aking YouTube channel. Ngayong araw na ito ay gagawa ko ng isang game video reaction para sa inilabas o bagong inilabas na video mula sa League of Legends Wild Rift. Kung saan ay pag-uusapan ng isang team developer na si Alan ang tungkol sa naging experience natin sa loob ng isang taon sa Wild Rift. Tapos titingnan natin kung ano magiging bagong yugto o chapter sa kanilang panibagong season para sa taong 2022. Kaya titingnan natin kung anong mga magiging pagbabago rito sa game. Kung meron ba tayong makikita dito mga bago, syempre. Tapos titingnan natin kung ano naging positibong impact na ibinigay natin sa kanila since tayo mga players ay binibigay nila yung mga rights o yung mga karapatan na kailangan natin sa game na ito. Kaya titingnan natin kung ano yung magiging laman ng video na ito. Kaya di ko na agad papatagalin at umpisahan ko na.
Hello everyone, Alan here from the Wild Rift team to share a first look at what we have in store for you all. This year, we'll be releasing more features made specifically for Wild Rift players, like Season 2 of Guild vs Guild and new Wild Passes. We also want to keep bringing the full League experience to your phones with new champions, skins, and events. In particular, there's one big change headed your way in just a few months.
Yan yung magiging pagbabago sa Wild Rift.
For those of you who play League on PC, this update will look familiar. We're making Wild Rift Elemental. These plans are in the works, as we're still figuring out the details, but this is what we're thinking so far. In Wild Rift right now, there are 4 elemental dragons for you to defeat, but soon, each game, one element will eventually dominate the rift, permanently altering the map.
Okay.
Each elemental rift will impact team fights, vision, and objective control in ways that will shape your team's path to victory differently from one game to the next.
Okay,
for example, the Infernal Dragon knocks down walls and burns away brush. The Mountain Dragon creates new terrain in the jungle. Ocean Dragon sprouts more brush and spawns extra honey fruit. And the Cloud Dragon turns pathways into wind tunnels that increase your movement speed.
Okay.
Like today, each elemental dragon will grant your team unique buffs. But with the elemental rift, if your team is the first to slay 3 dragons, you'll get a powerful advantage called the Dragon Soul, which matches that game's rift. Taking down an infernal dragon will power up your team with bonus attack damage and ability power. If you claim the infernal dragon's soul, your autos and abilities will create explosions on impact. The Mountain Dragon will help you stand strong, giving your team bonus armor and magic resist with a soul that protects you with a powerful shield.
Okay.
The Cloud Dragon will let you zip through the rift, granting bonus movement speed and slow resistance. If you claim this soul, you'll move even faster after casting your ultimate. Finally, the Ocean Dragon will help your team recover from battles with passive health restoration. With this soul, your team will get extra healing when damaging enemies. You're probably wondering what our plans are for Elder Dragon. We're still working on how to bring the behemoth to Wild Rift, and we'll know more in a few months.
Uy, Behemoth Dragon. Nice. Champions, titignan natin mga Pinoy.
Now let's talk about something you'll get your fists on in patch 3.0. Set is a brawling pit boss with a heart of gold. Just don't tell his mother what he does for a living. With a powerful 1-2 punch, Set will be smashing faces in the Baron lane, where it will take more than a few hits to knock him out. Initiate fights with stylish suplexes, using enemy champions against their allies. Your chance to flex with Set is coming later this month. But if this beefy brawler isn't to your style, then perhaps a fluffy magical cat is. Yumi is a playful support who's all about teamwork. She attaches to her allies and becomes untargetable, buffing them with increased stats, heals, shields, and zoomies. But this kittie's got claws.
Ngayon pala tayo magkakaroon ng first time na champion na pusa sa Wild Rift. Si Yumi. Yan. Yan si Yumi, para sa mga di nakakaalam, isa siyang support. Tapos, pwede rin siya maging shield sa kakampi. kadalasan niya, nagiging meme na nga yan siya dahil kapag dumikit kayo sa isang champion o yung mga kasama mo na kampi sa sa game, kung ADC ang kasama mo, tas didikit ka sa kanya, hindi ka nagagalaw doon. Kumbaga, stay put ka na lang doon sa kanya.
Yuumi can bop enemies for a powerful shield and use her magical book to root them in place, giving her allies the perfect opportunity to land a finishing blow.
Diba?
Then it's time for a quick catnap in a warm
skills na
ray
lang
of
ang
sun.
gagamitin mo doon.
Yuumi prowls onto Wild Rift next month in the Yuumi's Adventure event.
Uy,
We've been working
bagong event na
hard
naman.
to make sure that you all have multiple champions that you really like to play in Wild Rift. Last year, our goal was to release an average of 2 a month, and we beat that with 29.5 champions, if you count Mundo's VGU. Going into 2022, we are going to be slowing down the number of new champions we release by just a bit, but there are still loads more we want to bring over, and our next duo will be joining us from the harmonious islands of Ionia in patch 3.1.
Mga Ionian champions. Pero hinahinay pa nila yan pag ano yan.
Every patch, we introduce a new wild pass, so you have more rewards to unlock as you play. You'll be able to get your hands on a brand new pass featuring Explorer Galio later this month. This will be our last Explorer skin for now, as we've got a new thematic we're really excited about for the following pass.
Guild versus guild, okay. Hindi pa rin nawala yung guild versus guild.
Last year, we introduced guilds, with the goal of giving you a way to progress and play with your friends, and a way to earn more rewards together. We also added Guild versus Guild, a competition where guilds fight for different champions and are matched against opposing guilds each week. Guild members can play games to earn points and unlock rewards like baubles, player emblems, and Poro coins. Guild vs Guild will be returning this year with next season's competition set in Ionia. You can start fighting for the first lands later this month.
Yung mga rewards bago. Skins and events. Kaya rin.
For 2022, we're changing how we work with League PC on shared events and thematics. We want to make sure that when we come together, it feels really meaningful, where we each bring our best to the table, even if that means we don't release the same things as each other. That means a few things. For one, we'll still be partnering up with League PC going forward, but in 2022, we might feature different content in our shared moments. This could mean that we create brand new skins for an existing theme, or we might look into the back catalogue to bring over some classics. We're also aiming to release more Wild Rift events this year with less downtime between each one. And now, in classic Wild Rift style, it's time for the skin montage.
Oh, lapit na mag-February, oh. Kainin, Infernal, Malphite. Infernal niya. Adira. Pantheon. Ano yan? Body Witchcraft? Body Witch, Body Sigs?
Finally, our next big event will be a celebration of the Lunar New Year. We've got loads of stuff in store, including firecracker skins for Timo, Diana, Xinjiao, Set, and Tristana.
Year of the Tiger!
All of which will also be coming to League PC. The celebration will begin at the end of January. We look forward to seeing you there. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you have a brilliant time playing Wild Rift this year. I'll see you next time.
Ayan, hanggang dito na lang mga Pinagamer, yung reaction ko. Ngayon, masasabi ko na lang, ang bagong naidagdag na features o yung nagkaroon ng pagbabago sa Wild Rift is yung mga dragon. Bawat dragon kasi may mga elements na siyang dinagdag, tapos may mga kanya-kanya na rin silang kumbaga ano na yan, parang passive yan sa mga dragons, yung ano nila, yung katulad dun sa yung sa Elder Dragon, yung sa Cloud Dragon, yan magbabalik agad yung passive ng skills dun sa champions na gamit mo. Yung isa pang dragon na yung parang desert nanto, na magkakaroon ka ng advantage sa yung isa, yung movement speed, yung isa, yung sa sa Cloud Dragon pala yun. Mali ako. Tapos yung isa pa naman, yung umaapoy, yan, may taking advantage ka dun sa damaging. Mas malakas na yung damage niya. Pwede mo na rin siya ipanlaban sa tanks. Yan. Tapos yung behemoth, yan nga daw, ang balita nga, may dadagdag daw yung behemoth dragon yan sa susunod na, ano na daw, mga patch o updates. Mga hindi na rin magtagal yung mga ganitong buwan. Lalabas din yan. Tapos sa ngayon, 2 champions ang kumpirmado na ngayon. Si Seth at saka si Yomi. Yomi yan. Ano siya? Isa siyang support type. Si Yomi. Pero hindi ko alam kung mage ba siya o mage o ADC. Pero sa tingin ko support mage siya. Tapos si Seth top laner yan siya, mga Pinoy gamer. Ang ikinatutuwa ko dito kasi yung nagboses kay Seth ay yun din yung nagboses kay Dio. Siyempre, alam ko matutuwa mga JoJo fans dyan. Mga JoJo fans. Kasi alam ko sa Japanese doon sa League of Legends Japan version, yun nga, si Dio yung nagboses nga kay Seth. Ayan. Tapos sa skins, maraming skins. Kasabay sa skins, may event din siya ilalabas, yung sa Lunar New Year. Yan, meron event yan. Katulad din yan sa Lunar Beast New Year nung nakarang taon. May event din yan. Tapos yung sa isa pa, yung kay Yome, yung sa pusa, may event din siya. Ayan, hintay-hintay na lang natin yan, yung panibagong patch. Ang patch nga pala ito mga Pinoy gamer ay 3.0 na para sa taong 2022. Kaya yan, wala na kumaano mga Pinoy gamer, yan na lang ang nakita natin o nasaksihan natin sa video na ito sa pagbubukas ng panibagong yugto ng League of Legends Wild Rift 2022. Kaya yan, mag-iwan ng like, tapos magbigay na rin kayo ng komento kung masasabi nyo dito sa video na ito, at huwag nyo na rin kalimutan i-subscribe ang aking YouTube channel sa mga bago dyan. Kung interesado kayo sa mga gameplay ko, at saka syempre sa mga game reactions ko rin na gagawin ko pa sa mga susunod na araw. Hanggang dito na lang ulit. Ako nga pala si Steb ng Steb Gaming PH, at happy gaming sa inyong lahat.